Please confirm me. Am I audible or not?
Yes, Rod.
Okay. So simply, this is our Spring course, right? And let me just review whatever we discussed in our previous session. Okay. First of all, we discuss actually this is our Spring framework, right? What does mean by framework and what does mean by library, or what is the difference between framework and library, right? So we discuss actually framework means what? Collection of libraries plus. Can you please tell me? Libraries plus control flow, right? Control flow plus some predefined, some rules plus some predefined structure. Okay, we discuss these things, for example, some structure. Okay, then we discuss actually, okay, different kind of framework like front-end framework, backend framework, testing framework, okay, desktop application framework, whatever, big data framework, leave everything. And then we discuss actually what? Mainly one important concept, what is the difference between tier and layer, right? Tier versus layer, okay? What does mean by one tier? What does mean by two tier? What does mean by three tier? What does mean by four tier or n tier, right? Any question or any confusion to understand this tier concept? Actually, tier is a physical separation.
No.
What does mean by actually layer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, any more question? I hope
Yeah.
you can feel this concept, okay? If anyone is new,
Yes.
I will upload this video YouTube. I hope you can watch this video. Okay, leave this. So what does mean by layer? Like n layer or three layer? Okay, leave this one. Layer means actually logical separation. Okay. Then what we discuss actually, like what does mean by enterprise application, right? Enterprise application. Can you please tell me first of all what does mean by enterprise? Okay, you know the technical terms also. What does mean by enterprise? Okay. Enterprise, this term is related to business or a large organization, right? What does mean by enterprise application? What does mean by web application? What is the difference between web application and enterprise application, right? I hope you know all the concepts. Any confusion or question about this point? Like
No.
what is the web application? Can you please tell me what is the web application? Simply we discuss like this way. Web application means website plus user interaction, right? User interaction plus backend.
Yes.
What does mean by enterprise application? Enterprise application, we discuss like this way.
Facebook.
Enterprise application means web application, then scalability plus security, right? Plus large amount of data, right?
Security.
You know this.
Yeah, more security.
All enterprise application means web application. All enterprise application means web application, but all web application is not enterprise application, right? Can you please tell me? Or you can say enterprise application means more complex application, right? More complex application than web application, right? I hope there is no question up to now, right? We are not discussing anything new. And can you please tell me any example of web application like facebook.com, right? Okay.
Yes. Gmail.com.
Facebook.com, gmail.com, this kind of application or web application. Okay. If this one, don't say it is a mobile application or mobile app. Okay. It is a web application. Whatever. I hope there is no question up to now. And maybe you asked one question, like why Facebook is not an enterprise application. Maybe I discussed this point also. Okay. Leave this one now. Let's come over to this class. Any more question up to now? Or if you have any kind of question, you can ask. I'm just waiting 10 seconds to 15 seconds for you. Okay, leave this one. Any more question? Okay. So just to observe actually, I think, let me discuss right now one point like distributed application, right? Distributed application. Can you please tell me what does mean by distributed application, anyone? I think I should discuss this point. This is a very, very important concept, right? What is the purpose of Spring? You know why we are using Spring Boot, right? What is the purpose of Spring Boot? Mainly to create an enterprise application or distributed application. So to understand this difference actually, what is the difference between distributed application, web application, enterprise application? I think I should discuss this point. Then let me go to the coding part, right? Okay. So just observe one point. Let me draw this diagram once again. Consider this is your database, right? Consider this is your database, right? And this is our backend, any kind of database like MySQL, okay, MySQL, Oracle, any kind of database. And consider this is your backend, right? This is your backend. You know all the things right now, backend. Okay. So this is our backend. This backend is available in one machine or one tier, and this database is available in one machine or in another tier. No issues anywhere. Whatever the physical location, we don't care. Okay. So can you please tell me minimum 3 layers of backend? Can you please tell me this 3 layer? Can you please tell me this 3 layer?
Presentation layer.
Mhm.
Presentation layer.
Right now, instead of presentation layer, you should say like this one, like controller layer or web services layer. Okay. Presentation layer is okay. No issues. Okay. Presentation layer. Okay. Presentation layer. No issues. This is totally fine. But you should say like this with controller. Okay. Controller. Okay. Controller.
Controller.
Services.
Okay.
Web services layer. Okay. Mainly you should say controller layer. Okay. Then what is the layer? What is the layer? What is the name of the second layer?
Business.
Okay.
Business or
Business layer, right?
project.
Business layer. And what is the layer?
Yes.
What is the layer?
Yeah.
Please tell me what is the name?
Persistence. Persistence.
Persistence before persistence and so layer. So right now, instead of persistence,
Layer. Yeah.
instead of persistence layer, you should say like this. This is the repository layer. What?
The repository. Yes.
Just this is the technical term. Just keep in mind. So can you please tell me the names? Controller layer, business layer, and repository layer. So you
Repository.
know. So you know already you have created this layer. You have created this layer using your servlet technology, right? Yes or no? But right now we are going to use one module. I'm explaining. Obviously, in our course mainly we are going to develop this backend. No issues. So mainly we are using Spring MVC, right? Spring MVC module. Don't worry, don't this one. And to create business logic, what is required? Mainly your core Java plus some basic knowledge of Take this one. And to create repository, we are using Hibernate, JDBC, our all technologies. But mainly we are using what? Spring Data JP, right? Don't worry about anything. Just let me clean all the things. Let me clean all the things. This is your database. This is your database. This is your backend. This is your backend. There are 3 layers. Okay, there are 3 layers. Okay. So this backend is available in one machine. This database is available in another machine. Okay. This is your controller layer. This is your business layer or logic layer. This is your repository layer. And you know, this is our what? This is our front end, right? This is our front end. Means what's our UI code only.
Yeah.
Right? Some UI code,
UI.
HTML, CSS or anything. CSS, JavaScript. Okay. Whatever the code, no issues. And this is our what? This is our client. This is our browser only, right? Right. Okay. Any confusion?
No, sir. No.
There is no friction. Okay. So this database, okay, this is one tier, this is another tier, two tier, and this is another tier, like 3 tier. Is it okay? One tier, 2 tier. Okay. Any confusion to understand? I hope I discussed the same concept in our previous class, but just I'm repeating this concept to extend. Okay. For extending purpose, I'm repeating this concept. Okay. So client can be anywhere, right? Client can be anywhere, and okay, client is not any kind of tier. Okay, whatever. So this browser, like your Chrome or anything like Chrome, Firefox, send the request to the front-end server, right? Send the request to the front-end server. Front-end server send the request to the backend, right? Yes or no? Backend, okay. This
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hence the HTTP request. Okay. Actually, this browser communicate, this is your client, this is your browser, communicate with your front-end server. This is your front-end server available in one machine or one server through HTTP request, right? HTTP. Okay. I'll explain. Don't worry about this one. Okay. Yeah. So this request front-end server send the request to the backend, right? Send the request to the backend. One layer receive this request. One layer receive this request. What is the name of the layer? Please tell me. Controller layer, right? Controller layer, right?
Control, yes.
Controller layer send the request to the business layer. Business layer send the request to the repository layer or persistence layer or database layer or DAO layer. There are multiple names, but technically, this is a controller. This is the repository layer. Okay. Repository layer communicate with database, okay, communicate with database using SQL,
Data.
SQL, JDBC, whatever, and it get the response, get the data from the database, okay, business layer process, send the response to the controller layer,
Controller.
that send the response to the front end send the response to the browser only, right? Yes or no? Is it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Browser
Yes,
send
sir.
the response to the front end.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Your front end server send the response to the browser, right? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Up to now, whatever I discuss already, you know, even I discuss in our core Java, advanced Java, even in the Hibernate course also. Everywhere I discuss, even in the last class also I discussed the same thing. Just right now observe, right now understand. Okay. So I'm asking you one question. Consider you can use Facebook, right? You can use Facebook from the browser, even from the mobile app, right? Yes or no? Okay.
Hmm.
You can
Yes.
use Facebook from the browser or even from your phone also. So just observe. Equally, right now just observe or just think. Whenever we are going to access Facebook from the browser, obviously in the browser, like in the Chrome, we are searching something like what? Like www.facebook.com, yes or no? Then what will happen?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you one question right now, very simple question I'm
Of
asking.
course.
Do you think the browser has any UI? Browser has any default UI? Like mobile app,
No.
browser, there is no user interface, right? There is no user interface. Okay, browser doesn't contain any user interface. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I
Yeah.
want to discuss
Yes,
right now what is the purpose of front-end server. So mainly browser send the request to the front-end server, right? To get the user interface, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
To get the
Hmm.
user
User
interface,
interface.
right? To get the user interface.
UI layer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to get the UI only. It's quite common sense only, right? Okay. Right now
Yeah.
I am asking you one question. So just I hope there is no question. Our browser communicate with what? Communicate with front-end server, right? But right now I am asking you one question. Very simple question. Consider this is your phone. This is your mobile phone, right? This is your mobile phone. Or this is your desktop application. Okay. Or this is your ATM. Leave about ATM. Just consider your mobile phone. This is your mobile phone. Right now I'm asking you one question. In your phone, you are installing like one application, right? In your application, already you installed a software, mobile application from the Play Store only, right? So do you think it is required any UI? Externally, it is required any UI?
No.
It is required any UI. So just I'm asking you one question. So do you think your mobile app will communicate with front-end server? Do you think?
Yeah. Communicate. Yeah.
Why?
Internally communicate because we
I'm
see the
asking you one
UI
question. Let's first of all
when we
understand
click
one
the
thing.
application.
Do you think your mobile application will communicate with front-end server or directly communicate with backend? Which one?
No. We communicate first UI.
Why UI? Because in your phone, already UI is available, right? You have downloaded one software.
Mm-hmm.
In the software, already UI part is available, right? Already UI part is available. So is there any UI required externally? Like you are downloaded,
Externally.
you download like .apk file, right? Or this software.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Software only. By default, UI is available, right? Consider your Word,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Microsoft Word. Already by default, UI is available with this application, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you got my question. This is your mobile app, mobile application. Do you think mobile application will communicate with front-end server or directly communicate with backend? Which one?
Directly with backend.
Obviously. Okay.
No. The APK inbuilt UI layer.
No, Faisal. In APK file, the UI code and HTML and CSS are already present. That's why it already it means it directly connected with the backend.
Okay, so I think just observe what is the required of content server. Content server only required for what? For browser only. Okay, for browser only. So you know, for example, your ATM machine, right? Your ATM machine communicate with what? Bank. Okay, bank application, right? Yes or no? So in the ATM machine only, sir, in the ATM
Yeah.
machine only, by default, let me clean all the things. Just one moment. If you want it, okay, issues. Okay, leave this one. You can watch the recorded video, leave this one. So consider this is your mobile app. Consider this is your browser. Consider this is your browser. Understand this part, okay? This is your browser. This is your browser. This is, okay. So browser is an empty container, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Empty
Yeah.
container. Is that, just a moment. So is there any default or built-in UI? Is there any built-in UI? Built-in UI? Is
No.
there
No.
any UI? There is no built-in or predefined one, right? Any confusion?
No, sir.
Just
No,
observe. Simply, this is your browser. Is there any downloaded code in your browser? There is no code. There is no UI, right? So to get the UI
No.
only, browser communicate first of all with front-end server only, right? Front-end server. Yes or no? Don't think front-end means browser. Front-end is another thing. Front-end server. So front-end server return some HTML, CSS code, and your browser present this code, right? Your browser show this code. Any confusion?
Yes. No, sir.
Is it clear?
No.
Is it why front-end server is required?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just understand why I am explaining this concept, because I want to draw a diagram, a complex diagram, right? I want to draw a complex architecture. For this purpose, first of all, I am clearing all the basics, okay? So consider this is your phone. Just observe, this is your phone. You downloaded some software, right? Some app actually, like .apk file, okay, in Android or in iOS, different thing, whatever. So there is a built-in UI, right? Built-in UI, okay? Built-in UI in the app, so no need to communicate with front-end server, right? Is it clear? Is it clear? First of all,
Okay.
first confirm me, okay? So your mobile app, just keep in mind,
Yeah.
your mobile app doesn't communicate with front-end server, right? Okay. Consider this is your desktop
Okay.
application. This is your desktop application, right? Means what? You downloaded one software, you downloaded one application, right? You are not using browser. You are downloaded. You downloaded one software in your desktop application. So in this application,
Yeah. EXE.
by default, UI is present, right? By default, UI is available, right? For example, you are downloading a.exe, right? You download a.exe file. So by default, UI is available, right? So I am asking you one question. Do you think desktop application communicate with front-end server? Do you think? Please first confirm me. Do you think desktop application communicate with front-end server? Because already front-end is available.
No.
Obviously no, right?
Yeah.
Consider your, right now, just leave about Facebook. Consider a web application, right? Facebook is not an only web application. There are multiple web applications. Okay, mainly web application, whatever. So consider this is your ATM, right? ATM machine. Just understand ATM machine. So do you think, so you know, in the ATM machine only by default in the firmware, right? Okay, firmware. By default, UI is present. By default, ATM machine is a by default an UI, right? With machine only. Okay. So do you think ATM machine will communicate with front-end server?
No.
No.
Okay, let's go. So maybe you know, like
Of course, no.
obviously no, like POS. Do you have any idea about POS? Point of sale. Maybe in shop there is a machine like to receive money, to take money from the card, right? Point of sale. Okay, leave this one. So by default in this machine there is a default UI, right? Default UI. Okay. So this POS machine also doesn't communicate with front-end server, right? Is it clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the point why front-end server is required. Front-end server is not required for phone application or mobile application, not required for desktop application, not required for ATM or not required for other machine, okay? Or maybe required, okay, depends. Okay,
Sir,
mainly
in yeah,
continue, please.
in phone application or desktop application, we submit the form.
Mhm.
We going to the. It is also a UI,
In your
inbuilt UI.
desktop application, right? By default, UI is present. If there is no UI, how it's possible for you to access? Okay, you should
Mm-hmm.
access from the browser only, right? Is it
Yeah.
clear? Browser, maybe from the phone, maybe from the
Yes, sir.
laptop, no issues. So mainly front-end server is required for browser only, right? Okay, leave this one. So I hope you got the point. This what? Okay. This other client, right? Other different kinds of client, like on desktop application, ATM, POS, doesn't require front-end server. Okay. So they directly send the request to the backend only, right? Let me clean just a moment.
Yeah.
Consider this is your browser. Okay, this is your browser like Chrome. And this is what? This is the front-end server, right? Front-end server. Okay, front-end server. Front-end server. Okay, so mainly front-end server is required for browser only. So if you have multiple clients, for example, your mobile app, phone, okay, for example, what? Like desktop application, means simply your .exe file goes, nothing more than this, or consider your ATM. ATM wants to communicate, wants to talk with banking application or bank. Okay, consider this is your POS. Okay, different kind of clients or other clients. Okay, whatever. So this is your backend, right? This is your backend. This is your backend. Okay, this is your backend. And this is your database. Okay, this is your database. Yeah, this one. So just a moment. Let me use another. Okay. So front-end server directly send the request to the backend. Desktop application directly send the request to the backend. ATM directly send the request to the backend. POS directly send the request to the backend. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So actually, it is managing quite difficult. For example, you have a shopping center, right? You have a shopping center. So before that shopping center, there is an information desk, right? Or front-end desk, okay? You know what is the purpose of this front-end desk or information desk, right? Before entering, before entering the backend only, there is an information desk. This person or this guy maybe asks, "Are what is your identity? Why do you want to go? Okay, what is the purpose?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Yes or no? The purpose of information desk, quite common sense. I think I should not waste the time. So before that, we are creating another machine. So let me use another color. Okay. We are creating another machine, right? We are creating another machine to handle this request. Okay. Is it okay? We are creating another
Yes.
machine. We are keeping another machine, right? You can consider like your information desk. Okay. Information desk. So your mobile application doesn't communicate with backend directly. Your desktop application doesn't communicate with backend directly. Okay. First of all, they send the request. They send the request to this machine, right? To this machine. Okay. So right now, can you please tell me in this application how many tires are available? Can you please tell me how many tires are available? Three tire only, na? Three tire or four tire?
Three.
Why three tire?
Three.
Why three tire?
Because front end is first and middle is second and back end is third.
Just observe. This is one tire, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is two tire. This is three tire, and this is four tire only, na?
Mm-hmm.
So right now, how many tires are available? I discussed in this concept.
Four tire.
So your phone directly doesn't communicate with backend. First of all, send the request to the one machine or one server, right? They send the API request only, right? API request.
Sir, can we say handler mapper?
Sorry.
Handler mapper?
Okay, just observe. Okay, just wait. This is a different or another concept. Okay, but no, this. So okay, just 1 minute. Are you speaking like this way? The name of this, the handler mapper, the name of the machine.
No, sir. No, sir, I'm not confirm that, but
Just observe.
I just say it's just like a handler mapper. This is handle the request and APIs.
So from the browser, you are communicating with front-end server through HTTP request only, HTTP or HTTPS, whatever, no issues, right? Both are same. Just consider both of same. If there are some difference with this one. But front-end server communicate with backend how? API only, na?
Through the APIs.
Through the API. Okay, but obviously I will discuss. Even it is required to explain. Just observe what is API, what is API. I will discuss. Even I will take 2 or 3 days to explain a single term, right? Don't worry. So just keep in mind they communicate with API. Okay, communicate with API only. Okay, is it okay?
Yes.
So can I say like this person is something like the gateway of the building of the total backend of the total shopping center. Can I say like this way? This is the gateway. So can I say this is the API gateway? The name of the machine is the API gateway. The name of the server is API gateway.
Yes.
So is it clear?
Yeah.
Is it clear? Or does no API gateway? Another machine, right? Another machine only. Okay.
Yes.
Is it clear?
Okay.
So your front-end server doesn't send the request to the backend directly. First of all, send the request to the API gateway. One machine or one server. What is the name? API gateway. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, can you repeat, sir?
Can you please explain anyone for we know what you have understand? Can you please just explain within 30 seconds?
Sir, the phone and desktop, ATM and POS directly not communicating with the backend. You will firstly go to the API gateway and then communicating with backend. Okay, sir?
Yeah, the middle one, API gateway.
Yeah, you can consider this person handle all the requests, right? Because from the phone we are sending the API request only, right? API request or HTTP.
Yes.
Just leave about phone. Okay, we are sending mainly through API. What is API? Okay, I will discuss. Don't worry. Simply just keep in mind we are sending API request only. So one system, one person, one machine handling this API, right? Handling this API request. Okay, so we are calling the name of the server. The name of the server or machine is API gateway. Okay, API gateway. Is it clear?
Yes, API. Okay.
Yes, sir.
With this one right now. I think let me clear. Okay, so right now are you observing slowly? I'm just extending the architecture. Just observe. Let me discuss a complex architecture. So just a moment. So consider this is your
In
what?
the sir, in the Chrome,
Please explain first.
Chrome directly communicate with Chrome when we Chrome directly communicate with.
So you are asking from the Chrome or from the browser, is there any way, any chance to communicate with backend, right? This is your question, right?
Yeah.
Is it your question?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can ask. Why not? You can ask, but there is no front end. So as a normal user, it is quite difficult for you. It is quite difficult for you to communicate, to talk to the backend, right? But as a developer, mainly in this course, I am not writing any single UI. Mainly from the browser, I will show you how to communicate, how to directly communicate with what? Backend only, right? So obviously, why we can communicate, right? But there is no default one. There is no backend. There is no front end. So it is quite difficult for you to talk, right? As a normal user, but as a developer, why you can talk, right? You can talk to the backend, no issues. Is it
Yeah.
okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So maybe I discuss this part also. For example, this is your front end server, right? Let me explain that in the like how Facebook is created, okay, or how large or big enterprise application is created. Just let me explain this architecture. Just a moment. So maybe I discuss this part also maybe whenever I was discussing the tier architecture, right? So I discussed like 4 tier architecture, 5 tier architecture. Maybe you can remember. So this is our database, this is our database, this is our backend, right? This is our backend, okay, backend. This is database, okay, and this is frontend, and this is your client, okay, this is your client. So maybe I discuss before frontend server, if you want, you can set up another machine, right? Can you please tell me what is the name of the machine? Can you please tell me another server you can set up?
API gateway.
Why
API gateway.
API gateway before backend only, not frontend.
Okay.
Here we are setting API gateway, right? Is it okay? API gateway, right?
Yeah.
You can, if you want, you can keep load balancer based on your what? Based on your web application or enterprise application. If you want, you can keep load balancer only, na? Load
Load
balancer. nothing
balancer.
more than this. So first of all, request will come load balancer. Okay, load balancer.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So load balancer distribute the request. Okay, this is a totally complex architecture. Give this one. So load balancer send the request to the front-end server, right? Nothing more than this. Is it okay? If you want, you can keep a load balancer, right? And front-end server send the request to the API gateway. API gateway send the request to the backend server only, right? Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes.
Consider this is your phone. This is your phone. This is your desktop application. POS, point of sale. This is your ATM. Okay, desktop application, whatever, or any client. So if you want, okay, you can directly communicate with API gateway, no issues. Okay, you can communicate. Okay, but if you want, you can add another server. Okay, another server to distribute the request. Okay, for performance wise, mainly for the performance wise. If you don't know anything about load balancer, no issues. Can you please tell me what I can set up? What I can set to distribute our request? Can you please tell me? What is the name?
Distribute the
To
request.
To distribute our request, what I can set, or what should be the name? What should be the name of the machine or name of the server? Anyone?
distribute.
Also load balancer. Now? This is also load balancer, right? Load balancer. Is it okay? So if anyone
Load balancer.
a diagram like this way, I hope you are able to explain, right? This complex architecture, how it is happening. I hope you are getting some basic idea, right? Education up to now?
Yes, sir. In that diagram, we have two load balancer.
Yeah, two load. Why two load balancer? You can add multiple load balancer. Why single load balancer? They are not adding one load balancer, multiple load balancer even. Okay.
Sir, but what is use of load balancer?
Okay. I know you asked the question, but I have a plan to explain this one whenever I am explaining the microservices architecture, right? MVC architecture, microservices architecture.
But sir,
as you asked, okay, I'm explaining for you what is the purpose of load balancer. But whatever I can explain,
little bit.
1 minute, okay?
Yes.
Just observe. I think I should clean all the thing. Okay, just observe. I'm explaining here. I don't want to clean actually. Or let me clean. No issues. I'll draw once more time. So consider. This is your one backend, right? This is your one backend. Just observe backend. And this is your, okay, just observe backend. For example, here some Java code, right? Java or Spring code. Yes or no? Please confirm. Yes or no? Spring code. Right now, you have, for example, million number of users. How many users? Million number of users. Just understand. So, if at a time, all the users send the request, what will happen? Your system will crash only, right? You often see like system is not available or something went wrong. Please try later. Yes or no? Or system is unavailable. Yes or no? Why? Because at a time, multiple users sending the request, right? The backend or the server cannot handle, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
But right now, for example, this is the backend, right? The same code you can keep another machine also, right? You can keep another machine, the same code. Then the purpose of these two machines are same exactly, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? If you keep the same code in this machine, then the purpose of like this machine and this machine both are same, right? Yes or no? Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Am I audible? First of all, can you please confirm me?
Yeah, yes, sir. Audible.
I wanna mean actually consider this is your application, right? This is your application, means this is your backend. Okay, this is your backend, right? This is your backend. So at a time, for example, at a time, if million numbers of user send the request, if million number of users send the request, what will happen? Can you please tell me? The system will crash, right? Yes or no?
The crashed. Yeah,
It's quite common sense.
yeah.
Consider your calculator. Consider your calculator. But if you keep the same code, if you keep the same code in another machine, right? In another machine, or like in 3D machine, and you are applying some kind of mechanism. Okay, like 10 user will send the request here. Okay, like 10,000 user will send the request in this machine. Another 10,000 user will send the request to this machine. Another user will send the request to this machine, right? Then what will happen? Is there any chance of crash the machine? Is there any chance of crash?
No,
Is there any chance of
the
crash?
user is no, no, no,
So
sir.
right now, just observe. This is one machine. This is one machine. One domain name, right? Yes or no? Or one IP address, right? Is it okay? Quite common sense only, right? Another machine, another IP address
Yeah,
only, right? Another machine, another IP address. Yes or no? But the same,
another IP.
you are keeping the same code in every machine. Yes or no? Is
Yeah,
it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay?
yeah, yes, sir.
But do you think browser,
Mhm.
do you think user will type like this way, like facebook.com one, facebook1.com, facebook2.com, facebook3.com? Do you
Mhm.
user send the request like this way?
No, sir.
So simply
No,
you are keeping one machine in front of all the machine, right? Three machine, four machine, whatever. Okay, and what is the IP address? What is the IP address? For example, IP address and domain name of this load balancer or of this machine is like facebook.com, right? Facebook.com. Okay. So whenever send the request, simply this
yeah,
machine or this person distribute the request. Okay. This is the intelligent guy. He
the,
send the 10 request here, then next 10 request here, next 10 request here, right? Like this way it works. Have you got the point? What is the purpose of this person? Is it okay? So it balances the actually
yeah.
load or
Load balancer.
the load
Yeah,
balancer. You get some basic idea, right?
Yes.
Okay, so leave this one. If you want, you can keep the load balancer. Okay, what is the purpose? Should I repeat once more time? Anything, any doubt, any question, please?
No.
Okay, I think Alif Redwan, do you have any question? Are you getting any comment? Okay, so this is the database only, right? This is our backend. Right now, just understand this is our backend, and this is like if you want, you can keep another machine before backend, and this is your front end server. This is your front end server, and this is our client actually. Okay, client. Just understand. Just understand. So what is the name? This is our database. This is our database. This is what? This is backend only, right? Yes or no? Is it okay, guys? And this is what?
yeah, yes, sir.
This is what? API gateway only, right?
API gateway.
For
Yeah,
browser,
API gateway.
this is the front end server, right? This is the
UI
front end server
front
only.
end. Yeah,
Front-end server, right? Just understand. Before front-end server, if you want, you can keep another machine, right? To distribute the load. Okay. Before front-end server, before API
yeah.
gateway,
Load balancer.
anywhere you can keep load balancer. Don't worry. Only one time we should use the load balancer. Don't worry. But this is costly also, right? Okay, leave this one. So this is load balancer, right? This is what? Load balancer. Let me use another color.
Load balancer.
Any confusion up to now to understand this kind of structure? Load balancer. Is it okay? Is it okay,
Yeah,
guys? Is it okay? Any confusion, please? Vinay, are you getting? Like this is phone, this is your desktop application, this is your POS, this is your like ATM. Any confusion up to now?
No, sir, no, clear.
Okay, I hope you will respond. Otherwise, maybe I will think there is some network issue or you are not getting my point. Okay, so this is the load balancer and the request like this way. Okay, you know all the things, whatever. Get this one. So if you want, before API gateway, you can keep another machine, right? You can keep another machine, yes or no? To distribute the request,
Yeah, yes, sir.
What is the name? What is the name? What is the name?
Load balancer.
Load balancer. Okay, the load balancer.
Load balancer. Sir, load balancer work is one request giving the servlet
Yes.
distributed.
Distribute
Yes, yes.
Sorry.
One request passing to the servlet.
I didn't understand. Please come again. One request what? Servlet. What is the servlet concept here? And why are you asking about servlet?
Sorry.
Please tell me.
Sorry.
What is the doubt? Actually, some sound issues, nothing more than this, so I can't understand. Please repeat again.
I didn't understand the load balancer. Sir. Can you
Okay.
explain
If
in
you
2 lines?
observe, load balancer is a machine. Load balancer is a machine, right?
Mhm.
Simply it distribute the request, right? It distribute the request. It separate the request. It separate the request. This is your one machine. Let me explain very simple way. Just observe here. Just observe here. Consider you have one machine. You have one machine. You have one machine. You have three machines. You have how many machines?
3 machines.
Three machine. In the three machine, the same code. In the three machine, how many codes? Which codes? Which kind of codes?
Same.
Same codes. Then what is the purpose? Same purpose, right? Same task, right? Yes or no? But you want like this way. You want something. I have 1,000. You want like this way. I have 12,000. I have 12,000 users. For example, you have 12,000 like employees or users. So you want my like 4K employee will send the request to this server or to this machine. Another 4K people will send the request to this machine. Another 4K people will send the request to this machine, right? So you want to distribute, you want to separate the request. So who will distribute? Who will separate this request? For this purpose, you are using a special person, a special machine, a special server, right? To balance the load, we are calling this is the load balancer.
Load balancer.
Right now, is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Any confusion, any question up to now?
No, sir. No.
Okay, so just understand. I hope there is no question. So what is the purpose? Okay, API gateway, load balancer, front-end server. Anywhere you can keep. Okay, I am explaining it in a little bit complex architecture. If you just understand like 30% of this architecture, that's fine. Okay, this is totally for a large scale enterprise application, right? For common web application, we are not using it. Even this is costly, whatever. So this is your phone, right? You know the phone or the desktop application or the POS machine or the ATM doesn't communicate with front end. And why doesn't communicate? You already know. Only browser communicate with front end server, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now tell me, this is your phone, right? I'm not writing here like desktop application on mobile app, whatever, like your ATM, okay? ATM like POS, point of sale. If you want, no problem, they can communicate directly with API gateway, but you want to distribute the request. So first of all, they will communicate, they will talk to the load balancer, right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
And load balancer distribute the request. Okay, you can keep your multiple API gateway issues. But okay, leave this one. So simply load balancer distribute the request. Nothing more than this. Okay. This load balancer for simply web purpose, right? So can I say the name of this load balancer is web load balancer, and the name of this load balancer is API load balancer. Why, sir? Why API load balancer? Simply it distribute the API request only. Any confusion to understand this structure? Any confusion? Just basic.
No.
No, sir.
Okay, is it clear? If anyone asks, I
Yes,
think
yes.
this is the last, actually, this is the most complex architecture, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is the
Yes.
most case actually, the most complex architecture,
API.
nothing more than this.
Yeah.
So right now, just observe one point. Let me use another color. Consider, okay, so you are user. Do you know anything about, you are not developer. Do you know anything? Okay, so why this color like this? Okay, so do you know anything about this thing? Do you know anything about load balancer as a user? Do you know anything about load balancer? Anything about front-end server? Do you know?
No.
Simply you think
No.
from
Of course,
the
no.
user perspective, this load balancer, web load balancer, API load balancer, okay, database, backend, API gateway, front-end server, or before database, you can add another server. What is the name? Cache? No? Okay, leave this one. So all the things, okay, all the things is a single application, right? All the things is a single application from user perspective. Yes or no? Is it okay?
Hmm.
Is it okay?
Yeah, okay.
Bino, are you getting?
Yeah.
So this is the one part, right?
Yes.
One part or one component. Okay, one component, another component, another component, another component, another part, another component, right? So one application, right? One application, but its component, its part are distributed to multiple machines, right? Yes or no? Distributed to multiple
Yes.
application. Yes or no? Is it okay? Distributed to
Mm-hmm.
multiple application. Is it distributed to multiple country, multiple server, multiple machine? Is it okay or not? Is it okay or not?
Yes.
So this
Yeah,
kind of
distributed.
distributed application. Have you got the point?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Have you got the point? What is distributed application?
Distributed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
search
yes,
in
sir,
the
yes, sir.
report, many person explain like this. What is the distributed application? Distributed application is an application that has multiple client. Okay, they explain like this way. Okay,
Sir,
distributed
can we
application is an
say the
application.
one?
One.
Uh, so one terms I remember distributed. It means to install one time at on your system, then runs on many times.
Are you
Can
installing
you say
any
that?
web application? Are you installing any web application?
No,
Then why are you asking this question? One time installation.
but mhm.
Okay, from the application side, right? From the application side. Okay, you are separating, right? You are separating only one time only, right? Not multiple time, right? If there is any problem or anything you want to update, okay, then this is the different case. But only one time you are keeping, right? Only one time you are setting, right? This load balancer, this front-end server, all the things. Any confusion? So total is a web application. All the component, all the part works as a single system, right? Is it okay? All the parts, all the component work as a single system, single software, single web application, right?
Yeah.
What is your doubt? Okay, please ask your doubt first, Vinod.
Sorry, sir.
What is your doubt? Any doubt up to now? Right now, any doubt?
No, sir.
So I hope you got the point. What does mean by distributed application? What does mean by distributed application? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
if anyone asks you what is a distributed application is a one kind of application, okay, that is multiple part or multiple components are available in different server or in different machine, and they communicate through the network. They communicate over the network, right? And all the parts work as a single system. All the parts work as a single application. Okay, is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
So most of the enterprise application, can I clean? If you want, you can take a screenshot. Just I'm giving you only 10 seconds. Please
Just okay.
Is it okay?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, can I clean? Okay. Or
Yes, sir.
video seconds, whatever. Actually, I have no plan to make the note actually, running note. Why? If I try to make the note actually, I have to type. Even I have to take the screenshot.
Mm.
I have to set. Okay, this is actually time consuming, but I think with this already available, if it is required, you can watch.
Mhm.
Okay, with this one, and it is highly recommend to make your current running note. Okay, you can make your own note. Okay, so I hope you got the point. What is the what does mean by
Yes.
distributed application? Okay, with this one.
Mhm.
So mainly most enterprise application, mainly enterprise application are distributed application, right? Mainly your enterprise application is the distributed application, right? We design enterprise application like this now, okay? Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. So sir, okay, so your Spring, right? Mainly what is our course? Mainly what is our course?
Spring,
Yes.
Spring
Spring
Boot.
Boot.
Spring Boot, right? Spring on Spring Boot. Why Spring on Spring Boot? Why not Winstack? Why not Malstack? Because Spring Boot is the number one, okay? And why number one? Actually, I think I shouldn't explain the theory concept. Automatically, you will understand whenever we are coding. Okay. So mainly number one for enterprise application, right? Enterprise
Yeah.
application. If you want, you can create the web application also. Using Spring, you can create your web application also. Using Spring, you can create a standalone application also. Means what? You can create any kind of application, either web application, standalone application, distributed application, right? Is it okay? Is it okay?
Mhm. Yes.
What is the purpose of
Yeah,
Spring?
yeah.
Advantage of Spring? Any kind of application. Okay. So I think I should start from now. There are other concepts also, but I think I shouldn't explain. Okay. Other concept like technology, safety. Okay. This is totally time consuming. Okay. Let me directly move to the coding part or coding session. Coding session. Okay. So I think first of all, let me discuss something about Spring, right? Something about Spring framework. Okay. Or some history. I think it will better. Before. Okay. Just 1 minute. Which concept I should explain? Okay. So leave this one. Okay. Let me explain this history also. Just a moment. Spring history. Okay. So I'm explaining. I don't know what is the problem. Why you can write. Or this okay. Spring. Okay. Spring. So just understand. Before Spring actually, mainly it came into the market like in just some basic information, not more than this. I can explain like 1 hour about Spring history only, but I think it is totally time consuming. Mainly it came into the market like in 2003 or 2004, right? 2004, okay. But before Spring, we had a web application also, right? So before Spring, we created the web application, or the web application was created using EJB, right? Do you know anything about EJB technology? Any idea about EJB
Sir,
technology?
entity. I'm not.
Right? G for Java.
G means sir?
Okay.
Java beans.
Enterprise Java.
Beans.
Enterprise Java beans. So what is the advantages actually? What is the advantages? What is the disadvantages? No problem. I can explain. But I think, okay. So actually your EJB was totally actually heavyweight, right? It is quite difficult to create the web application. Okay. And do you know anything about tight coupling and loose coupling? Any idea?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. Maybe if you have an idea or may not, you don't have any idea, no issues. Okay. Just keep in mind right now. I'll explain later. There are some problem actually. To solve this problem, mainly your one person, right? One person, for example, what is the name of the person? Maybe Rod Johnson, right? Rod Johnson, okay.
Roger, yeah.
Rod Johnson. What is the problem? Okay, Rod Johnson, right? Rod Johnson. First of all, he wrote one book, right? He wrote one book. What is the problem? Okay. He wrote one book. In this book, he explained all the points. What is the disadvantages? What is the disadvantages of EJB, right? EJB technology, like it is okay. Let me just simply explain. I think it will be better. Maybe in the future I will not get time or I'll forget, but it is better to explain here. First of all, it is heavyweight. It is heavyweight. If it is heavyweight, okay, heavyweight, then it is totally complex, totally complex, testing more complex. It is tight coupling, right? And so many problems. First of all, your Rod Johnson explained all the problems of EGB or this technology, or problems of creating or developing enterprise application. First of all, he created a one book, then he created one project, right? One project, okay. In 2003 or 2004,
Yeah.
in 2004,
Mm.
2004, okay, one version like Spring 1.0, Spring 1.0 came into the market, right? In 2004, okay. In 2004, Spring 1.0, Spring 1.0 came into the market. Right now, current version like Spring 7 or Spring 6, right? Spring 6, whatever. So this is the some basic idea with the creator, Rod Johnson. Okay, and he created what? He created the Spring project, okay? Spring framework in
Thank you.
2004 and solve all the problem of EJB container. Right now, just understand what is the name, why the name Spring, why the name Spring, right? So Spring is a season, right? You know already, Spring is a season, yes or no?
Mm.
Yeah.
Here, one point, can you understand
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
I hope you can understand, right? Actually, there are some, I
Yes.
write, but something is missing because of my system issue or pen tablet actually, but I hope you can understand, right? Whatever I'm writing. Or should I type or should I write? Which one?
No, no.
I think it's okay, right?
Right. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay.
Okay. So, sorry. Okay. So, you know, spring is a season, right? Like spring, winter, rainy, summer. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So, mainly, you know,
Yeah.
your spring season come after winter only, na? Winter or other season?
It's
Winter.
Whatever the
other
season.
season will be.
After winter or rainy or other season.
Mhm.
Whatever. So you know, the previous season or other season is actually little bit complex in their country. Maybe heavy rain, okay, heavy rain, okay, difficult to live or heavy or but temperature is more. But according to the all the season, right, all the season or rainy season or summer season. Actually, your spring is easy, right? Your spring is more comfortable, right? Your spring is more comfortable, right?
Mm.
It's quite common sense only,
Yeah.
right? Or in their country,
Yes.
maybe in your country, this season is not good for you, but in their country, this season is comfortable, right? This season is very, very good for their living, right? Very much comfortable. So compared to EZB technology, this new project created by Rod Johnson is very comfortable. Is very easy to create the desktop, to create the enterprise application or desktop application. For this purpose, this name is Spring. Have you got some basic idea why the name is Spring?
Yeah.
Okay, is it clear? Why the name simple Spring, right?
Mhm.
Compared to other technology, Spring is very, very, very easy. Okay. In other technology, you are writing multiple lines, but in Spring, even you are not writing any code for database to communicate with the database, right? In JDBC, we are writing many lines, right? Many lines, yes or no?
Yes. Boilerplate. Yes.
Even in Spring, right? Even Spring, we are using Spring Data JPA. You will understand. You will observe. Even sometimes we are not writing any single line. Okay, any single line. Everything will happen automatically. So if we use Spring, you know, the database engineer is not required, right? Whatever. Is it okay? Leave everything.
Mhm.
Is it okay? Some basic idea, some basic history. I think it is not required. Totally
Yes.
time wasting. If you want to know, you can search Google, right? Searching the Google. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. Any confusion up to now, please, you can ask your doubt. Any confusion, any more question, anything. Please first.
No, sir. No doubt.
Any
No,
doubt?
no, sir. No, sir.
I will request, I hope today only I'll upload today or before next class, I'll upload 2 videos. You can watch once more time for better understanding. Okay. So just understand one thing. Okay. So in our core Java, right? Right now understand the concept actually. We are directly moving our actual concept, actual coding, right? Okay, understanding this concept is very, very important. Whatever I discuss up to now, if you don't understand, there is no problem. But to understand this concept is very, very important, right? Right now,
Yeah, of course.
explaining our
Yes.
actual
Yes.
Spring content. Okay, actual Spring thing concept. So in our core Java, can you please tell me who is the heart? Who is the heart? Who control everything? Who manage everything?
JVM.
JVM.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Obviously good. Very good. Okay. What is the problem? JVM. Okay. JVM. Okay, leave this one. Can you please tell me in our servlet, who is the heart?
XML.
XML. Is XML
Web.xml.
any software?
Web.xml.
The machine or software, right? I'm asking like this way. Who is the person?
Tomcat.
It's okay, Tomcat, but more precisely, who is the man?
Mm.
Means Tomcat is a car.
Apache.
I'm asking
HTTP
like
container.
good container. What is the name of the container?
Web container. Web container.
Web container or servlet container? Servlet. Exactly. Good. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Obviously good. Servlet container. Okay. Servlet container. Servlet container. Is a problem. Okay. So in our Spring, there is a special person, right? There is a special person.
IOC container.
Sorry.
IOC container.
What does it mean by IOC?
Inversion of control.
What does it mean inversion of control? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your answer. Okay, good answer. No issues. So leave this one. I think I should explain this part. Okay, leave this one in detail. So can you understand what does mean by actually servlet container? Whenever I discuss actually servlet, right? I didn't explain too much about servlet, right? Some basic idea only, right? Yes or no? So I think
Yes.
why I didn't explain, because servlet is not our main concept, right? Why we learn servlet to understand the Spring easy way, better way, right?
Yes.
So I didn't explain actually, but right now it's time to explain servlet container. Why? To understand the heart of the Spring. Okay. Same thing. Just I will change. Right now I am explaining servlet container. After explaining, simply I will add 1 or 2 points or 2 words. Then automatically I am able to understand. I am able to explain the heart of our Spring, right? So right now mainly we are going to explain. We are going to explain the heart. Okay, the heart of our Spring. So please focus. Okay, just understand. Okay. For example, you write understand. Any confusion up to now? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, just understand. This is our Java program, right? Everywhere we are writing our .java file, right? Yes or no? Okay. Java program. Just understand this is our Java program. We are writing some program. Okay. So just observe. Who execute this Java program? We execute this Java program. Please first answer.
JVM.
JVM, right? JVM execute this Java program, right? What is JVM? What is JVM?
Java virtual machine.
Virtual machine.
Java. This is not any answer. Okay. If you go any company and if you say if you have 4 to 5 years experience, don't answer like this way. Okay. This is totally wrong. Okay. This is totally wrong. Java virtual machine, simply the full form, right? What is the technical term? What is the technical? Okay, leave this one. It's
It
okay.
is a machine to execute our code.
Your answer is right. Okay, leave this one. So consider this is
Sir, this machine is physically not exist.
leave this one. Leave everything. Just let me explain. So first of all, leave this one. Just let me explain like this way. This is our JVM. We are installing the JVM only, right? Yes or no? We are installing the JVM machine and JVM machine. Okay. So this JVM is available in our file. It's in the hard disk actually. So when we want to run this program, first of all, this is your operating system, right? Operating system is a program. This operating system starts the JVM, right? Yes or no? Operating system execute this program. Operating system run this program, right? Is it okay? Is
Yeah.
it okay? Okay. Operating system execute this program. Operating system run this program. Okay. So for example, any kind of application like your desktop application. Okay. If operating system execute this application, right? Execute this application or start this application, we are calling this is a process, right? Do you know this concept? Process only, right? Yes or no? Do you know this concept? Process only. Okay. Leave about JVM, anything, any software, any application. Whenever you double click, right now you install a software. This is available in the hard disk, right? In the hard disk only, right? Yes or no?
Mm.
In the
Yeah.
hard.
Yes.
Whenever you double click or whenever you run, whenever you execute, whenever you are execute means this application is running, right? Application is running, right? Or this
Yeah.
program is running. So any running program is called a process, right? Is it okay? What is process?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is process? Any running program is what?
Call process.
Is it okay? Is it okay? Put your
Yeah.
operating system to some basic idea. So just observe your operating system, right? Your operating system starts the JVM, right? Starts a program. JVM is a program also, right? What is JVM? What is JVM?
Yeah.
This is your JVM, right? Okay. Let me write here AM. This is your JVM. This JVM is a software. Okay, this software is created using C or C++ language, right? Is it okay?
C++. Yeah.
You know this concept, right? Let me explain. I think this is the important for us. C++. Okay. C++. So operating system start this program, operating system run this program. So we are calling this is a process. So what is JVM? Mainly JVM is a process, right? Mainly JVM is a process. Okay? Is it okay? Starts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just let me write. RTS. I think I should try. Actually, this is difficult for me to draw.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Just a moment. For example, this is your operating system, okay? Must understand. This is your operating system, okay? Operating system starts what? Starts JVM. Is it okay?
JVM.
Okay. What is
Yeah.
JVM? What is JVM? Simply a running
They are
program.
virtual.
JVM is a must.
Or
Yes.
simply it's a process, right? It's a process. Is it okay?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
every process has a memory space, right? Every process what? Process has a memory space. Is it okay? Memory space. Okay, memory space. Simple thing only. Memory space means what? Simply a memory. Operating system assign the memory. Let me draw. Consider for this process there is a memory because they need to communicate. They need some memory only now. They need some memory. Every process has a memory. This is the basic concept. Basic concept of your computer science. Nothing more than this. Okay, just understand. If you can divide like heap memory, start memory, static memory, right? Is it okay?
Or yeah.
So as JVM is a process, right? So JVM is a memory space, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Just let me type as JVM is a process now. JVM is
Process.
JVM as a memory space, right? You can divide this memory space in 5 times. Yes or no? Can you please tell me? This is totally our core Java. Right now I'm explaining some core Java concept. Can you please tell me what is the name? Consider this is the memory space, right? This is the memory space, okay?
Heap. Yeah.
This part is, for example, this is your heap memory. What is the name? Stack memory.
Stack.
Method area or static memory. Okay. Then what? PC register. native stack. Okay, native stack. Okay,
PC register.
is it clear? Let me write here. For example,
Yeah.
Yes.
this is totally core Java. This is your heap memory. H for heap.
Heap,
Okay. This is,
stack,
for example,
Stack
stack
memory.
as a static memory.
stack.
Static memory. Okay. And this is, for example, PC register and native stack. Okay, native stack. But leave this one. Okay, for you, let me type this point. Simple point. First point. What is the point? For example, what? I keep memory, heap area, like stack area, like static area, na? Static area. Then what?
Mhm.
Native stack, and for example, your PC register. Okay, PC register. Is it okay? Any confusion? Any confusion? Is it okay?
No, no.
Okay.
Hmm.
Just observe. Okay. So I hope there is no question to understand the JVM. I didn't explain. This is purely core Java concept, right?
Mhm.
Right now, observe. So whenever we write a program, right? We write a program. For example, we write a Java program. Who run the program? Who run the program? Who run the program?
JVM.
JVM. Okay. So okay, just observe. Who run the JVM? Who run JVM?
Our OS.
Operating system.
JVM is available inside operating system, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who run our Java program? Dot class file or bytecode. Who run our Java program?
JVM.
So where is our Java program is available?
in our operating system.
Inside JVM, right?
Mhm.
Because
Java program.
JVM run this program, right? JVM start this program, right?
Yes.
So where this program is available? This program is the part of JVM, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Operating system. Operating system doesn't execute your Java program, right? JVM execute your
Yeah.
Java
JVM as
program.
yeah.
Your Java program is a what? Your Java program is a part of JVM, right? Okay. Let me type this part. Okay. Your Java program is the part of JVM. Is it okay? Is it okay?
JVM.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Confusion to understand this point?
No.
No.
I can just understand. So right now I'm explaining this point actually. Just a moment. So right now, please tell me, you already know JVM and JVM is created in C or C++, right? JVM is created using C or C++, okay? Now please tell me, what is Servlet container? Container. What is Servlet container? Tell me. Actually, your Servlet container, right? Simply nothing but the Java program. Servlet container is a Java program, right? Java program, right? Actually, collection of Java program, right? Collection. Okay, collections.
Yeah.
So what is Servlet container? What is Servlet container?
Servlet container Java
Simply a
program.
Java program, right? Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Now please tell me who start the Servlet container? We execute the Servlet container.
Server. No, server no.
Server means actually your Servlet container, right? So who starts your server?
Mhm.
Who starts the server? Server or Tomcat or Servlet container? Who starts? Who starts the Java program? JVM only na?
JVM.
Who starts
JVM, huh?
JVM also.
JVM, right? So you observe, is it possible to, so maybe you know how to start the Servlet container, right? Right click or startup.bat file. Can you remember this point?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Or right click, then start the Tomcat,
Mhm.
right? Can you remember? Or we can start like this way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Simply your Tomcat or Servlet container is a Java program. So who starts certainly JVM? I'm asking one question. Is it possible to run the Servlet program or start the start the servlet container, or start the Tomcat server without JVM?
No.
No, not possible.
Compulsory JVM is required. If you stop the JVM,
Yeah.
automatically your Tomcat server or servlet container will stop. What is the difference between Tomcat and servlet container? Tomcat is a car and servlet container is the main component or engine. Okay, with this one.
Mhm.
We are using interchangeably. Tomcat and servlet container. Tomcat and servlet container. We are using this term interchangeably. Okay, both are same. Observe. Okay, is it okay?
Mhm.
So now one point. So you got the point why JVM is required. Why JVM is required to start before the Tomcat server. Okay. But what is my prediction actually? What is my prediction actually? Okay. So for example, first of all, this is your operating system, right? This is your operating system. Operating system starts what? JVM, right?
Or JVM.
Mhm.
Operating system starts
By JVM.
starts the JVM, right? JVM starts what?
Our Java code.
Servlet container, right?
Servlet container.
Oh yeah, servlet container.
Container means what? Actually, servlet container is a class and interface, right? What does it mean servlet
Mhm.
container actually? Container actually what? Simply Java program, no?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Servlet container, JVM start the servlet container means what? Actually, it creates the object, right?
Yes.
Simply it creates the object, right? Creates the object, okay? Complete, okay? Creates the object actually. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Mhm.
Yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Consider this is your JVM. Okay, this is the heap memory, right? This is the other memory. Leave about other memory. Where every object is present? Inside the heap memory only, na? Inside the heap memory only.
Mhm.
Every object present
Yes.
in the heap memory. Now tell me, where servlet container object is available?
Mhm.
Heap memory only, right? Because JVM create every
Yes.
object in Java environment. In Java environment, every object is available inside the heap memory, right? Why?
Keep.
Keep in mind, this is the basic level concept for Java only. Okay, every object, okay, every object
Mhm.
is only inside the area. Okay, is it okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Created
Actually,
in heap. Yeah.
that doesn't mean servlet container means a single object. Actually, multiple object, right? Multiple object. Okay, is it okay?
Yes.
Multiple object. Don't feel only a single object. No, you already observed maybe there are multiple jar file. Multiple jar file means what? In the jar file, there are multiple class only, right? Whenever we are downloading
Mhm.
or installing or setting up the Tomcat server, you observe there are multiple jar file is available, right? Okay. So no need to explain this part. Even thousands, more than thousand, right? More than thousand object, okay? More than thousand object will be created, okay? Is it okay?
Mhm.
We are
Okay.
calling this is our servlet container actually. Can you feel what does mean by servlet container?
Yes. Yes.
What does mean
Yeah.
by servlet container? Actually, servlet container is what?
Create the collection of objects.
Collection of object, okay, period and object, okay? Okay. Any confusion to understand this point?
No.
This
No.
servlet container, okay. So I'm writing right. Any confusion? Person, any confusion?
No. 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 Sir.
Writing system starts JVM starts servlet container. And you observe, we are writing some Java program, right? We are calling this servlet program. So servlet container creates our object, right? Creates our servlet object. Is it okay?
Mhm.
That's
Yes.
The
servlet
servlet
object.
container, our servlet object is different. Both are different, right? This is predefined. And we are writing program for this. Any confusion?
No.
No.
Should I repeat anything?
No, sir.
Should I continue? Okay, let me continue just 5 minutes. Okay. Any confusion? Are you
Yeah.
getting?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This servlet container handles this servlet container create our what? Java servlet object, right?
Hmm.
This servlet container create our Java object, create our servlet object. Okay. So just understand, our object will be available where? Who create the servlet object?
Yep.
Who create our servlet object? Who create our servlet object?
Servlet
Servlet
container.
container.
Where servlet container is present?
JVM,
JVM.
inside JVM.
Why JVM? JVM memory or
Yeah.
JVM heap memory, right? Where?
JVM heap memory. Yeah.
Memory. Or if you want, you can say like this way. This is a container. This is a container and object is present. Consider this is your object. One object, one object. Actually, this object is present in the heap memory, right? Whenever we write like this way to make you understand easy way, but this is wrong concept. Actually, this object is available in the heap memory, right? JVM heap memory. Any confusion to understand this point?
No.
Sure.
No.
Is everything okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Release servlet container. Okay. So now understand what will happen. What will most of that. Simply let me explain. Okay. So in Spring, in Core Java, okay, leave this one. But in the all, okay, right now let me explain some concept actually. So maybe you can ask like this way. You can ask like this way, one concept. This is our servlet container. This servlet container doesn't create the object, right? Doesn't hold the object. What does mean by container? Container is something like, for example, your aquarium, right? It contains the fish, right? Yes or no? Aquarium.
Yeah.
So this is servlet container. Servlet container contains the object. Actually, it doesn't contain the object like this way. It holds the reference, right? It holds what? It holds
Hold
the
the
address of the object.
Reference.
It contains the address of the object, not the object. Address of the object. So we are calling this is a container, right? Is it okay?
Yes.
Any confusion? Please tell me.
No, sir.
Okay. Sir, in Core Java, JVM. In servlet container.
Servlet container.
In Spring, the special person. What is the name? Spring
IOC container.
Leave about IOC container, right? Don't leave.
Okay.
Just consider there is no concept of IOC. So there is a concept of Spring container, right? Is it okay?
Yes.
I'll explain next tutorial about Spring container, why Spring container is called IOC container, why it is IOC, and directly I'll start the practical coding in our next class. But just keep in mind who create the Spring container, right? I'm answering one question, who creates? Can you please tell me who creates? Old version, in
The
old
Spring
version,
container.
it will create. Okay.
Hmm.
Operating system create JVM. JVM create servlet container. Okay, servlet container and
Servlet
servlet
container.
container create what? Spring container, right? Okay.
In servlet, create our servlet object. Spring container.
Servlet container in Spring context, servlet container create the Spring container. But in modern era or modern technologies, or in this modern style, better to write on style instead of version, all style. And this is modern style, right? Modern style, actually your operating system create the JVM create the servlet, JVM create the Spring container. Okay, JVM create the Spring container. If it is required, it can create the servlet container. Okay, is it okay? Container, or simply
JVM directly.
OS create JVM create Spring container, and Spring container create our actual object. Okay, objects. Or simply keep in mind this is the bigs. Why we are calling bigs, I'll explain. Okay, and servlet container, Spring container create the bigs. Okay, the objective should leave this one. Any confusion to understand who creates who? Just some basic idea.
Rating.
Means
Yes.
with Spring Boot, okay? And this is all style means what? Without Spring Boot, okay? Any confusion, whatever, just basic idea. If you don't understand the Spring Container, don't worry. Just focus up to now. In next class, we will discuss this one.
Without Spring Boot,
Leave this one, simply leave this one. You can watch this video once more time. Okay, I mean modal style means without, modal style means with Spring Boot, and all style means without Spring Boot, okay?
Yes.
Just keep in mind this point, nothing more than this. All style means, if I say all style means there is no Spring Boot concept, and modal style means Spring Boot, okay? And mainly we are using,
Spring Boot, yeah.
we are following this modal style. Any question? Whatever, any question?
No, no, sir.
Okay, any more question? Okay.
Sir, when we upload the videos on YouTube,
Sorry?
when we upload the recorded
I have
videos on YouTube.
Let me stop this recording. Today only I'll upload the video. Is that okay? Ask the other
Okay.
question later. But is there any technical question or conceptual question based on this?
No.
So let me stop the recording. Later you can ask your doubt.